at the Lord of Irons. It was smoldering in a heap of not quite ashes, but it wasn't doing great. And y'all were working on a story to tell Sarah about what happened to her cousin. And I put the loot list out there. I think y'all saw that already. So I guess at this point it's middle of the night, sometime after midnight.
And everything's on fire still?
No. I would say y'all probably got it under control at this point. A couple fireballs and some.
So what happened to the cousin? I mean, I know he's dead, but how did he die?
Roland killed him.
Someone fireballed him.
Roland fireballed him.
So we definitely can't bring this dude back, huh?
I don't think Darut has the ability to do that.
Yeah, we lost our cleric.
I think he could stabilize him if he wasn't just. I mean, he took a pretty good hit from a fireball.
Well, that's true. You know what? From Fandolin, I still have a medicine kit in my packet. I could theoretically stabilize somebody.
You could, but if you double somebody's HP, it automatically kills them.
Oh.
Yeah. I guess what I'm asking is, we can't revivify him?
No, not right now.
What? Why not?
Because we don't have.
You don't have the ability to do it.
Cleric.
Well, I mean, theoretically, if we had a cleric here who was actually playing, could we revivify?
Revivify, they
It's
has to
1 minute.
be in the first minute of death, and then you have to do like a resurrection type deal.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can also do that.
Yeah, I think Revivify is the in the middle of combat resurrection.
Oh, good.
It has to be within the first minute.
But Darut doesn't have any of those other spells that we know of?
He gets Revivify next level, I believe.
Oh, man, what level is Revivify? I thought that was early game.
It's
early for clerics.
Early for clerics.
Oh, he's a paladin.
Yeah.
I was thinking he was a cleric this whole time.
No, Grim is
That
the
makes
cleric.
way more sense. Never mind. I kept wondering, I was like, wow, we have him.
Well, if he was here.
I was like, are you about to call him back? What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Yeah. Old Chadwick
wait.
is gone from this world. But we have a new halfway shiny bar and Sarah that we don't know what to do with.
That's true. We just got to clean up the upstairs a little.
Yeah, we have to find a home for her.
Yeah, we can send her up to buy her a ticket to Cortland Hill or something. Let my parents take care of her, or down to Ivor's place.
We can put her back on her island and let the Fae take care of her.
Yeah, one of those options. Since
I say we kind of treat Valor Point as like the place for the misfit toys, and we just keep adding NPCs to it.
Okay. Well, as y'all are cleaning up, y'all do get some of the guard from town do make their way there to inspect the chaos that was going on. You do get. Let's see.
where is the Lord's Alliance? Where's their handout?
Something
Let me see.
I had hell with this software earlier. The one person that does show up is Conrad Braunhammer, or Braun Anvil of Mithril Hall. He does show up with a contingent of security. And he does inspect the body of the dragon that he killed. And instructs the security force to remove it. And
Well, did we try to get any scales or anything off that?
You got teeth off of it and brought.
That's right.
I think I stole one of the
Yeah.
chiefs.
I think I was told a tiny horn.
Yeah, it was a baby dragon, so it was a baby horn.
Yeah.
Still a dragon horn, though.
Yes. King, the Braun Anvil does come by and make sure that you are all okay. Congratulate you on the kill, on your fine skills in killing a dragon. He seems very excited about that. He tells you it's a great feat, and his people have trains for years to kill dragons, and that's one of their favorite things to do. He does also say that he'll offer you an escort back into town for secure, accommodations for the rest of the night if you would like.
I think that's huge. Yes.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Absolutely.
So he'll take you back into town, back to facility they had arranged for you over that trip. He reiterates his disliking for dragons, calling them flying lizards, and says the best kind of dragon is a dead dragon. He doesn't care. He doesn't care for them in the least. He leaves y'all there for the night, good parts and whatever. Y'all can do what you want for the rest of the night. You don't have. He says the council will expect you, sometime mid-morning.
So we
Where's
are.
our secure housing?
It's in Waterdeep proper.
Okay. Can I ask that guy for to keep a guard outside, like we originally sent away on site 2020?
He said he'll leave the entire force there. The ones that escorted you back into town if you want.
Good man.
He has no problem doing it, and they obey him without question. So, anything you want to do for the night before? I guess this would be the end of your long rest.
So we are getting a long rest after that
Yeah.
battle.
Yeah, that'll be a long rest.
Oh, good, because I had 3 hit points I needed to get back.
Right.
I have a lot of spells I got to get back. I burned a bunch of those
Yeah, I
spells.
did burn a few spells, that's for sure.
So the plan tomorrow is to go meet with the council again.
Oh, y'all had made some requests.
I didn't know. I'm asking.
That's up
Yeah,
to y'all.
We're going to go back and talk to them again.
Okay.
For sure.
For sure.
Is there a quick reset button, or do you just have to go back and individually reset all your spells to the appropriate amount? Like, is there a long rest button I'm missing?
I don't think there's a long rest button, not like D&D Beyond.
Okay.
Or Fight Club.
That would be nice.
Ooh, yeah, practice spells.
All right. Y'all doing your long rest. So next morning comes around. Y'all can if y'all have anything you want to do in the morning, go for it. If not, fast forward to whenever y'all want to meet the council.
Baron doesn't have anything, as far as I know.
I got this one thing I want to lay the groundwork for. And I'm looking for a jeweler.
Yeah, I mean, there'll be a jeweler in town for sure.
Yeah, I'd like to talk to a jeweler.
Okay. You want to take some time to do that right now? Or are you going to?
It doesn't have to be first thing in the morning, but before we leave town and head off on our next adventure.
Okay. Not being that familiar with the town, it'll probably be after the meeting. And then we can go from there.
Yeah.
Are we level 11 or 12?
11.
Okay.
We did get some XP though for dragon kill, right?
Do what?
Did we get XP for a dragon kill?
I'm sure you would.
Okay.
But you're not level 12.
No, I mean, no, I'm not saying we're.
No, I was going back cleaning up my spells and I couldn't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, not yet.
No, I was just.
You got to kill many more dragons.
Yeah, I wasn't fishing. I was just curious.
Oh, I know.
I was just surprised the XP that came up.
Yeah, the Lords Alliance, they come and summon you to meet. And the usual suspects are there to meet you. Leosin's there. And you go before the council, who is mostly full. The only person not there is the Mage of Silvery Moon. But they greet you and just assure you that last night was unexpected to them as it was to you. They originally suspected it was a scouting attack, which what the Dragon Cult has been doing on cities. They'll send a party to attack a city just to see what their defense response is in an effort for a larger attack. But this is something that they seem was like more personal at this point.
I'll whip out the wanted posters and show them.
What's that?
I said I'll whip out the wanted posters of the 7 of us or 6 of us.
They don't. I mean, unless you told them about it, they don't know anything about it.
Oh no! Aren't you saying that they're saying that these are kind of common occurrences, or did I mistake that?
No, the attacks. The attack was in line with what they've seen in other towns.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm going to whip out the wanted poster and say I feel like this was
personal.
A little personal.
Yeah, that's what they said. I mean, they would agree with that after surveying the scene.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if we should. Okay.
Yeah, once they surveyed the scene, he didn't see the wanting posters, but you know, it would have been kind of suspicious that they attacked the one building that y'all showed up in the day after y'all show up in the town. But the Open Lord of Waterdeep, Lady Silverhand, says that there was a couple items they wanted to clear up with y'all as far as, you know, they had discussed the dragon cult being seen at Boareskr Bridge, and the rumors of a possible sighting of a dragon mask there, and also that there have been multiple attacks in the Misty Forest.
Multiple what in the Misty Forest?
Multiple attacks.
Attacks.
Attacks by the dragon cult on villages in the Misty Forest. She said, "I'm not sure what y'all want to, what direction you want to go right now, but I can't offer you." She hands you a teleportation scroll. She said this will get you to the outskirts of the Troll Claw Hills. It's a remote destination. No one should suspect you going there. It's not necessarily in a major city, and that's by design. But it is possibly a midpoint between two locations that you would want to go.
Kind of a pop in, kind of out of the way type place.
It's close, kind of, yeah, between Dragonsphere and Minotaur. Where
It's the Troll Hills?
It's on the map right here.
Yeah.
Oh, is that it right here?
Oh, these are Troll Claws.
I see.
It's the red X right here.
I see.
And where was the last seen dragon mask?
The last reported sighting of one of the high-ranking members of the Dragon Cult was in Boareskr Bridge.
Didn't we get intel on it from?
Yeah, they don't know that. But,
I know they don't know that, but what did they tell us?
I thought somebody had captured somebody and had taken a dragon mask
Yeah.
and then has mysteriously disappeared.
The Zentarium had contact with a thief that says they were in possession of a dragon mask, but that as of last contact, that's what they heard, but they have been unable to reach that contact again.
Where was that though?
It was in Boareskr Bridge.
Okay. That's what I was asking.
And those two reports are somewhat conflicting because he says he has it there, and you also find a member of the Dragon Cult there. Last report.
Yeah.
So that's what you know. You also know that the cult has been attacking people in the Misty Forest.
Right.
Lots of elven settlements have been completely destroyed. You're also told that Winterhound, the head of the
Emerald Conclave?
Conclave, has a contact there working with the locals to try to put up defenses. So he's he'll be willing to put you in contact with him if and when you go there.
In the Misty Forest?
That's right.
Okay.
She says this scroll will get you to the Uric teleportation station outside Troll Claw Hill.
Yeah, I'll step forward and take that.
No, I won't.
The sigil is just a circle, or it's an actual teleportation spell scroll.
It's a sigil. I mean, I mean, if you memorize it, you will know it, right?
Yeah, I will take a minute and look at it.
You were also asking for some sort of letter of recommendation, for lack of a better term.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Some papers.
A symbol of our good standing with the council.
She said we did deliberate on that, and there were a number of directions we could go. Being that paperwork is easily forged, lost, or stolen. She pulls out an amulet that has the crest of the Lord's Alliance on it. And she opens it up, and an image of her appears, kind of a holographic type image, saying that the Iron Lords are working on behalf of the Lord's Alliance and grant them any courtesies that you would grant a member of the council.
That's pretty solid. Yeah.
Yeah.
She said, now,
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
whoever is in possession of this will have to spend some time with it in order for it to be effective. And if you see somebody with one, know they're have been granted the same privileges as you. While it should grant you favor with most people, some people may just not care. So
Cool.
So you will have to attune to that item for it to work.
Oh, it's an attunable item. Oh, I'm full. Somebody that didn't have anything.
I was gonna say, I think I might have an open spot.
I'll say that's a
Yeah.
Druid item anyway.
That's a what?
That's a Druid item.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll take it.
That's an
I'll
effort.
be your favorite, Jack. I want to be socialites.
I'm full up on attuned stuff.
Yeah, same here.
That's done in an effort to thwart other people being able to use it.
I like it.
All right, I'll take that and I'll attend to it.
Gotcha. Just put that in your inventory and mark it off as a slot. Jack, as this whole conversation's going on, you get a message in your head and you hear a familiar voice of Woodhouse. When Master Jack, when you have time, I'd like to have a word with you about the item that you have left at Valor Point. It seems to be causing quite a ruckus over the past couple of days.
Woodhouse, where'd you learn to spell? I didn't even know you could do magic. Who are you? What have you really done with Woodhouse?
That's exactly what I was thinking. It's a trap.
Master Jack, I have many skills you probably aren't aware of.
Nonsense. I pay very close attention to Woodhouse. You're a good man.
He doesn't respond.
Didn't you have to drag?
Yeah. I'm sure that's what it is.
The council just sees Jack talking to himself, and well, I think that's all we discussed. If you need anything, let us know. There's really that's all we kind of have for you today. We wish you the best, and please let us know of your progress if at all possible.
Does he even have sending? Because I can't send back to Woodhouse.
I mean, yeah.
What spell slot is it?
If I had to put a number on how hard it was to cast,
Yeah, on a scale of 1
on
to
1 to
5.
9, on a scale of 1 to 9, it's a 3.
That's a 3. Well, remind me towards the end of the night, and we'll see how difficult things have been. And I may get you to send something to Woodhouse for me.
Well, okay. I have no clue what you're talking about, but okay.
Well, I'll just say, send a message, maybe. Depends on what type of day we have.
Depends on what type of day. If we get to play dragons at night again.
Okay, so they're done with you. If there's anything you want to ask them or anything else, this would be the time because this contact's about to be over with.
Yeah, no, I guess we got our two options, right? I mean, that's basically it. So,
Hey, point of order, real quick. Did we take a long rest since our last battle?
yeah,
Everybody but you.
you have to go all night. You
They
offered.
said,
It was
they
nice.
said you were hold standing guard for everybody.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, everybody took a rest.
All right. Well, so I mean, there's no like hard timeline. I mean, was there a lead that either one of the two leads that would? I assume we're alone again, but Carrick would just start talking in public. Either it doesn't matter. Like, so are these time sensitive? Like, is one of these two leads more fresh or old than the other?
I feel like the Dragon Master would possibly be time sensitive, especially if he's been kidnapped.
Okay.
Or if there's a dragon captain around there.
You got that. I'll just offer this from the tone of the conversation because you did message Gemma, and the council did mention it as well, that the sighting of a high-ranking member of the Dragon Cult, as well as your knowledge of Dragon Mask possibly being in that area, and not knowing, what or who it was or where they were going, that lead may go cold the longer you wait.
Yeah. Okay.
And
So Jack was right then.
sorry, and I'm catching up a little bit, but one of them was with the Emerald Enclave. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's the other one. That's the Misty Forest one.
Misty
Okay.
Forest. And
Drew would definitely preference the Emerald Enclave.
That's just dragon sightings, isn't that what it is? I mean,
that was the Dragon Cult attacking elven villages outside Misty Forest. Just to reiterate, Dragon Winterhound of the Emerald Conclave said he had a contact there working with the locals to reinforce defenses and try to protect them in the interim before they get help. So they do have some aid there.
Drew, were you here when they said we have a teleportation circle to here?
I just clicked in
Okay.
kind of when y'all were discussing
I
that.
didn't
So
know
a
if
couple
you-
fill in.
fast travel to the long spot. Why don't we go there, check out the
Yeah.
look for the mask, and then we can jump back to Waterdeep and then come down to the Misty Forest.
Right.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. If we got a chance to grab a mask, I think that's priority.
Yeah. Trevor, how far would it be from Waterdeep to the Misty Forest by horse or foot or whatever?
Waterdeep to that to let's just say Daggerford would be probably on horseback, day and a half maybe.
Okay.
To back to the Misty Forest, probably 3 to 4 days, depending on travel off the road.
Okay. So, I mean, we got a little bit of travel time to deal with either way.
Yeah. So from that, from your teleportation station, it's going to be about a day, maybe a little bit longer to Boareskr Bridge.
Let's do that.
I think if we got a chance to grab a mask, let's do it.
And it covers way more ground that way.
Well, before we leave a large city to go basically to Rabel, is there anything that
Rabel's pretty big.
we need to do in town before we leave? Like, I want to go to a jewelry store for.
And does anybody need health potions or anything?
Yeah, health potions, good idea.
Okay.
I mean, if we're going to take a trip, around shopping, I will.
The shopping is going to be done just by you telling me what you want, and I'll tell you whether it can be found or not.
Yeah.
versus going on a map.
I don't want it found. I want something made.
All right, so you did mention a jeweler.
Yeah.
All right, what are you looking for at the jeweler?
I'm going to take my my newly acquired ivory dragon tooth, and I'm going to pay. Well, I need it fashioned into a likeness of me and covered in 1,500's worth of gems, small gems.
Good Lord.
You are a ruby encrusted figurine of yourself.
Made out of ivory, yes. And I have the ivory.
Vein much?
Hey,
Okay.
I don't have magic rules, okay? I don't think.
Are you going to supply the rubies?
Oh gosh, I don't know that I have. I don't think I have that. No.
You need rubies or just gems?
Yeah, any gems, any gems.
I know I have one gem worth 1,000 gold pieces.
No, I mean it's gonna have to be more than one gem.
No, yeah, it says small. It says multiple. Hold on, let me find the freaking spell, and I'll read you exactly what it is.
I would tell you, just if you supply the gems, it's going to be quicker than if he has to source them himself.
Well, let's just say that I'm preparing for the future, and speed is not necessarily an issue.
I'll tell you what I'll do. You figure out if you can find the jewels. I'll source them as much as I can from my side. I'll go ahead and start the carving.
Yeah.
With a down payment.
Here's the exact component: a statuette of yourself carved from ivory and decorated with gems worth at least 1,500 gold.
Okay.
So definitely gems, but it has to be an ivory statue of me.
Okay. He takes. Well, he can't draw. He calls his assistant in to do a sketch of you. Try to get just a rough idea of what you look like. And he says he can certainly do it. Whatever gems you can't supply, you'll be charged for at whatever the going rate is for those gems. And then it depends on time frame. How quick do you want it?
As quick as we get to level 12. Oh, not a huge rush, I would imagine.
Okay.
We'll say, within a couple weeks.
Okay. He says that the outside would be 3 weeks, but depends on how busy he is. But he's not that busy right now with all this dragon cult stuff going on, so he might be able to get it done in 2.
All right. Well, I'm going to put the full 1,500 down right now.
Okay, and we'll just credit you back whatever we don't spend.
Well, he can keep the rest as an early completion bonus if it's done less than 3 weeks.
No, that might spur him along.
Yeah.
But say, I have some gems, but if you're going to pay for it, that's fine.
I'll just pay for it. I mean, I got the money for now. Keep
Okay.
it.
Well, consider that in the works.
Yep. I will go ahead and deduct my quiche.
Is that from the party fund?
You don't know.
Nobody knows what's in the party fund. Petty cash is
Anyway, yeah, sorry. I wanted to get that in the works for whenever we hit level 12.
I got you. Yeah. Daruk, were y'all looking for anything else? Anybody?
I was just gonna see if there were any diamonds laying around at the jewelry stop.
Same place?
I mean, if we're there, I'll just see if we got some diamonds laying around that I could buy.
He has some small diamonds. He can get you about. He doesn't have any large diamonds like you would look for like 300 gold piece worth diamonds.
Okay.
Yeah.
But if you get some smaller diamonds worth, 50 gold a piece, that would amount to about $400 worth of diamonds.
Yeah,
$400.
I'll take that for sure.
Yep.
As we leave the jewelry store, I'll just kind of remind Drew, Drew, you're looking for a big diamond? they count as like currency around here. So, we could go to like a bank, like an exchange house, and we could look for diamonds there.
And I'd look at him with this kind of look on my face, like, what are you saying to me? What?
We can do that.
Not
I've
super.
got some of that too. So.
All right. Anyway, sorry. That's all I wanted. I didn't mean to, I don't want to take up the whole thing for shopping, but that's all I really wanted.
That's cool. No, you need it done. And this is the time to do it.
Yeah. Trying to stay ahead of the components that I need for these fun spells.
Yeah. Well, the second largest city on the coast is probably the place to do that. Because I guarantee Boareskr Bridge is not.
Yeah, I need a diamond like this big.
Yeah. We're in Mound, okay? You understand that?
All right. Carrick's ready to go. Whatever we want to do. You want to jump down here and head to the bridge?
Yep, I think that's the play right now.
Yeah,
Because
Did you find any health potions? Because how many do I have?
I've got 2,
Okay.
1 greater, 1 regular.
I think I'm in the same boat.
Yeah, I've got 3 regulars. That's all I got, but that should be okay. I mean, that'll get somebody up in a pinch.
Do we find any in the city in the shopping?
Oh, you're looking for health questions?
Yeah.
Who's looking?
I guess we all are.
Yeah, I'd say all of us. I don't know if I want to buy any, but just in case.
All right, well, I need 2 people to roll investigation. See how
Not
long-
me.
Anybody? I mean, I'll roll it.
That's a 20.
I'll roll. I mean, I guess.
It probably shouldn't be me.
10.
All right. You ask around and you spend a better part of 2 hours. Well, Baron does. Carrick knows where he's going, kind of.
Can't just follow him. I don't really. Okay.
Carrick, talking to the shop owners, you do find that these health potions have been hard to come by here lately with the local militias and everybody's swiping them up. However, you are able to come up with 1 greater and 2 regular.
I'll just message the group and ask anybody if they want them.
How much are they?
How much are they?
What's the normal price for those? Let's see. Total would be, let's say 200 gold.
200.
1 greater and 1 regular?
1 greater, 1 greater, 2 regular.
All for 200 gold?
I don't have the prices in front of me. I'm going off the top of my head.
That's probably a good deal.
It sounds like a good deal, guys.
Yeah, I mean, I'll take them for the group. I'll buy them for the group.
Okay.
All right. We got a little more healing, packing a punch.
Yeah, that's fine.
Baron, he gets kind of lost and just starts drinking some ale.
Yeah, I'm lucky to find the group again, I guess.
He gave up. You just show him one of your old ones. You're like, I found this.
All right, let's hop out and
Let's do it. You ready to go?
You're going back to your original or your bedroom, your accommodation set up out of the Alliance.
is that where we can leave from there? That's fine.
When are you going to start drawing a circle in the middle of the city?
I don't know. Ask the wizard.
So it doesn't matter. Yeah, I don't care what people think. I have no social skills. I mean, I guess we could like go inside somewhere and do it, not just like in the street.
That's up to y'all.
We'll go find a back alley somewhere. We'll look like a shady drug deal.
Fair enough. You go to a back alley, draw your sigil, and I guess everybody gets in.
Oh man.
Hop on in.
Yep, everybody's in.
All right.
Eric's in.
Ivor's looking at the dumpster. He forgets.
If he left Ivor behind, that's exactly it. That's perfect.
Y'all done this numerous times at this point. You teleport into a very dark room. You all have dark vision, so you're fine. But it is just a stone room. It's round. There is really no visible exit. And you're in there for a little bit before one of the walls seems to slide open, and a gentleman comes staggering in with a jug in one hand and he basically says, "I am Yurk. This is my teleportation station. Please come with me. Do not touch anything."
This isn't fun to blow up, is it?
This is my station.
Yuri.
Yurk. He leads you out into like a common room. The jug he has in his hand, he goes and dips into a pan on the side and fills up a pitcher on a pedestal that lowers slightly, and the door closes back to itself.
That's cool.
He says, the Alliance may have sent you here. However, you do not go to the Trollclaw Hills. Okay?
Don't go.
What's in the Trollclaw Hills?
Eric?
Trolls.
Oh,
Troll.
I look at Drew and say, you shouldn't ask that question, Drew.
But he said not to go. I had to know.
Infinite, never-ending wave of trolls. Do not go there.
Guys, I feel like I really want to go there now. Because that doesn't seem natural. I might need to check that out later.
He says, if you want to come back to Yurik's teleportation station, you need to message Yurik. Yes?
Oh, yeah, we can do that. Well, how do we get out of here? How do we find our way back?
How did you get here?
Magic, and I do like meditation, fireworks on my fingers.
That's a fair question.
I assume we're just gonna like walk out of here though. Like we're not gonna live in this cave forever.
Yurik, I have no idea how we got here.
No, but at this point, the little teleportation circle is underground, but you're back up in his little
Common room.
common room upstairs, which is just basically a little hut on the banks of this river.
Hey, Yurik, can you point us to a certain bridge around this area?
Yeah, there's a bridge right behind here.
Hey guys, what's the name of that bridge we're looking for? Are we heading to a
Boareskr.
bridge?
Yeah, Boareskr Bridge.
Yep, there's a
Yeah,
bridge.
that one. That's the bridge we're looking for.
He comes and pulls out a map and he shows you exactly, like he points on there, Boareskr Bridge right here. Not very nice.
Hey, Yurik, you want to come with us? Because I have a bad feeling about your house.
No. This is Yurik's teleportation station.
Yeah. Didn't your dad like make the part of the missiles that like would find the place?
He drew this circle.
He drew the circle.
Yeah.
Well, I'm grateful because I memorized it, so now I know how to get to it.
He did. If you're going to the bridge, stay on the road. Don't get off into the higher moor. Very bad.
Don't go to the high moor.
Very
So
bad.
what's in the higher moor?
Bad. It's not great.
Okay. Drew, stay on target here, buddy.
I'm sorry, I'm like a squirrel with a just. What?
It's a Boareskr Bridge. It's not too bad. They have some okay people. You'll be happy. You'll be happy staying there.
Hey, you don't have any presents to give us, do you? I think Baron likes presents.
I didn't know we were exchanging presents.
What about a vial of, would you like a vial of poison? I don't know. I have a tinderbox you can have.
Do you have
A lantern.
Do you have any frogs?
Ooh. Forgot my frogs.
Oh, I like frogs.
Do you see frogs around here much?
Oh, I like to eat the frogs. They're like ale. They're full of hops.
I want to look around for a frog.
Carrick's gonna start like easing towards the door.
Yeah. We'll get you some from Borshire, okay?
Very nice.
I want to look around for. I want to look around for a frog.
Yeah, you go around back towards the riverside and see if you can find a frog for your. Make an investigation check for
Investigation.
frogs.
Yeah, I didn't find nothing.
He's eating all those frogs.
No, you're like ankle deep in mud, walking around while everybody's trying to leave.
That's appropriate.
On the road.
That's appropriate.
Like,
So wait, so we're just on foot on the road now?
I think we're
right
walking.
now, yeah,
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
yeah. You're walking to Boareskr Bridge.
I mean, I can have a horse.
The rook can definitely show up.
What time of day is it?
I could turn it to an eagle, but it wouldn't help.
The day is going to be sometime afternoon, probably 2:00, because y'all spent some time after the meeting doing some ancillary shopping and looking around.
I'm on Pit and Pat right now.
I guess let's just start heading that away. When it gets dark, we'll make some camp. Old school.
I'll let Eric know I couldn't find any frogs before I leave.
He just kind of nods and shuts the door and mutters to himself. He opens the door as you're leaving and says, "Remember, message Europe."
What race is Europe?
Europe is a human.
Okay.
Does he smell the vodka?
There's lots of smells.
Well, I mean, he eats frogs.
And he eats frogs. That says it all right there, yeah.
So
It's not that
Tastes-
odd.
Yeah, as I said, frog legs are pretty.
yeah, they're not. I don't know if you cook them.
He probably just likes them. He gets high.
Yeah, we'll ask him. Do you like the frogs alive or dead?
Y'all are already gone. You can ask him when you get back.
We're gone.
Come back.
We'll just put them. Well, they'll be dead when they get back. So
We're gonna start collecting frogs as we go.
get a jar and pickle them. Some pickled
All
frogs.
right. Y'all have a good probably 5 hours of walking ahead of you before dark. One of you roll a d20.
You say, yeah, if we're out just kind of wandering around, I'll have R2 in the air, kind of, circling, doing her scouting thing.
Roll a d20.
Somebody.
Oh,
Nice.
5 dragons descend on us.
Yeah, that's it.
Um,
I was saying, if this is a random encounter list, that might not be a good roll.
Could be bad.
You walk for most of the day or the evening, and nightfall drops. It is a clear night. Stars are out. R2 sees nothing on the horizon.
Can we push through the night and get there?
We'll all take it at point of exhaustion.
Yeah, we should probably rest. We'll be there in the morning.
Okay.
Judging by the map, you'd definitely be there by midday tomorrow, at the latest, unless you're not.
Well, y'all want to just kind of head off the road a little bit and make camp?
Yeah, we'll hut it up.
Yeah, we'll get a little hut action.
You do that. You're in the hut. Night passes with no event.
I'll do my full nightly ritual, and I'll read a little more in my book.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right. Next morning, you'll get up, break camp, or break hut. And what's the temperature in the hut? Is it
It's always warm and comfortable, yeah.
Like man sweat?
Yeah, a little musty.
It's like a sauna. Yeah, 6 guys walking all day, getting a little hut in full armor.
Y'all, I don't know what y'all. I mean, every day I prestidigitate myself like 4 times a day.
All right, so y'all walk the rest of the day onto Boareskr Bridge. You do reach the bridge itself. When you get there, this is basically like a way station, and it's kind of a rolling hills up to the river. The main portion of it is just a collection of tents and wagons. It kind of looks like a caravan just parked there and made permanent residence. There is on the other side of the bridge, there is a keep that looks fairly new. And then there are a couple permanent establishments. The bridge itself is black granite with sculptures on it. It looks like it's been there for a while, and it was in its heyday very ornate.
Hey, look, another hotel we can burn down.
Can we tell who made it? Like what style it's in? Is it Elvish or Dwarvish or human?
The keep?
Yeah.
Oh, it's very much human and very much in the style of what you saw in El Terrell for military compounds.
So Spartan.
Yeah. Y'all spent some time in El Terrell, and you're familiar with the construction.
El Toro, that's the one that Roman get kicked out of, right?
Exactly.
Hey, Roman, don't stab anybody.
I stab lots of people.
No promises.
He's kind of graduated to incinerating people.
Yeah, true. We've all got new talents.
No, that never happened though. Neither did the stabbing anyway. So technically, he's
He threatened him. He threatened the guy.
clean as a whistle. Yeah. The stabbing never happened.
All the crap we've done in this or in all our campaigns, we get kicked out of a town for threatening someone.
So the leads here said there was a thief. Okay, there was a thief that stole a mask, and then also from the Lord's Alliance that they have somebody that has a line on a mask, or it got stolen, or
No, they have reports that a member of the dragon cult, a dwarf, is what they told you. A dwarf wearing purple robes was seen at Boareskr Bridge, nosing around.
but we also know that a thief was seen here. That
You know that, yeah.
yeah. Okay.
But y'all haven't. Y'all can see the Boareskr Bridge, but y'all aren't there. I mean, y'all can do whatever you want.
And this isn't technically a military operation going on here.
No, it's just a small keep on the outskirts of the town itself that kind of overlooks the area of the bridge.
All right. Well, let's just walk in there.
There's nothing about this that says it has any sort of, well, law or anything.
All right.
Y'all gonna have to give me a second. I have got to go pee.
We
Yeah.
can
I'll be
discuss.
right back.
I just said we walk in, see what's up. That little village in front of us.
So wait, what are we doing? We're walking in.
I mean,
Walking
to
into the village.
that little village and see what we see, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we don't have any reason to be scared.
I mean,
Nobody's looking for us.
I did ask if it was a military type installation. He said not, absolutely not.
Not now, just kind of was built as one.
No, he said this is the village right before the bridge. So
Oh, okay.
I don't know. We're gonna have to ask some questions apparently.
Yeah, let's just go for talk. Do we know the names of anybody we're supposed to be looking for?
No. So we know there's a thief that supposedly stole a mask but hadn't been heard from. The Lord's Alliance doesn't know that. And then
Oh, did Chris log off?
he's not there. There he
Oh,
is.
there, he come back. So can we just use Jack's mask to find the other one?
Well, probably we need to put him underwater somewhere so when he uses it, I don't know where we're at.
Oh, I can handle that. I got a thing that blocks all scrying and stuff.
I don't know if it's a scry. I think it's a direct. So whoever has it has to be wearing it, right? To see through it. Is that the way that works? That's a DM question.
I don't know if we actually
What
know
are you talking
that.
about?
A dragon mask. If we're looking for it and Jack puts it on, the other user has to be wearing it or not.
So all Jack knows is he put it on, and at some point in him putting it on, he could see through somebody else's vision, and he could see kind of what was going on.
Wow.
It was for a brief moment, like it almost took over him. And then he felt as if something has, for a brief moment, possessed him as well and looked around.
Wow.
That's all he really knows. He doesn't know if it's, you can choose a user or if it's just one person there he's seeing through, or who's looking, who had that grasp on him. He just knows that that's what happened.
Well, I mean, I get it, but I'm assuming that's why they came looking for him in that Lord of Iron's hotel.
I don't know. I haven't been wearing the mask.
They were looking for you.
What I was asking is if we're looking for the mask, can't you just put yours on and find the other one and we'll go get it?
I mean, probably not, because I don't know what every individual tree looks like.
Sound like
I mean,
GPS?
you know, I could tell you if they were in the mountains or in the snow or in the grass. I'm assuming.
Well, you're gonna be looking at something besides one of us, for sure. If you do that, but let's walk into this village and see what's up. How about that?
Yeah.
This is all we can do. This anywhere. Let's walk in here and see who we can talk to.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's go.
So Jack's walking in there with the dragon mask on.
No. I think that's in the bag of holding.
Okay. Yeah, so you walk in, like I described, it's basically a tent city with a couple permanent structures and then bridge and keep So
Do we want to go to the? Do we want to go to the keep and see if any Lord's Alliance people are here?
well, so if you're going to walk into town, you can walk through, and they're used to people coming through people coming through here all the time as it's on the major pathway on the mid coast. You pass a couple tents, people are trying to sell you stuff, but it's all, kind of Wayfair type stuff. You do notice off to the side, outside one of the permanent structures up the hill a little ways, is a body of what looks like a large lizard creature hanging, obviously dead. It looks like it's been crudely gutted.
Hey, as we're walking through this little junk market, I'm going to cast Detect Magic just to see if anything lights up while we're walking through.
Y'all obviously light up, but you don't particularly see anything else that lights up.
All right.
What is that, like a 60-foot radius?
No, 30 feet.
30 feet. Yeah.
Blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of metal, or a thin sheet of lead.
Right. Yeah. Nothing that if you're just walking through the middle of town. No.
Okay, then. Just making sure we didn't, walk past a pro power or something.
No. You do have people.
Yeah, we just rolled out something just like blinds carrot.
You do have people asking if you need a place to stay, if you're hungry, stuff like that.
Somebody's over there trying to sell the Archmage robes.
Exactly. Cam always gonna
Look, I got some dirty old rags.
I got some weird letters on there that I can't read. I don't know what it said. No archer mages that have been there.
No. The large belt.
What are the major structures? What do they look like that are permanent?
They're not tents. They're basically just wooden shacks.
Well, you said there's a keep and some major structure, some permanent structures.
Yeah. I mean, they're permanent, but they're not like.
Let's go to the keep. How about
that? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna head to the keep for sure. Just I want to see if any Lord's Alliance
somebody
people are
talk
here.
to.
Yeah. Hold on a second. Yeah, you make your way over to the keep. No worries. You're met at the base of it now. By he looks like an officer of looks like the what do they call it? The Hell Riders out of Elturel.
Yeah, gate jumper.
Well, no. The city guard was the Hell Riders.
Oh, that's right.
Their elite force was the gate jumpers.
They're all dead.
He asked. He's like, gentlemen, is there something I can help you with?
Is this an inn and a keep? Is there a bar in there or something?
Negative. This is the extent of Elturel's defenses for our region. It ends at the bridge. If there's anything I can help you with, I'd be happy to help you with it. But beyond that, we are here for passage into Elturel proper. Elturgard is what he calls it. The
we'll
region.
say Baron will ask how is Lord the Hilt doing?
Who?
Lord the Hilt.
Lord the Hilt's doing fine. He has been doing a lot of traveling back and forth to Neverwinter and Waterdeep with the situation that's going on, but seems to be going fine.
Okay. How's Harry? Do you know Harry?
He kind of looks at you. He's like, Harry who?
Gallogar?
What business do you have with Mr. Gallagher?
Oh, we just we ran into him. Bought a few items from him.
Well,
I believe he's a ex adventurer such as ourselves.
he is. He happens to be my father.
Ha!
He's pleased to meet you. I'm Michael. Michael Gallagher.
I'll be damned.
I thought they sent you up there to fight trolls or something.
We were looking for you. Actually,
yeah, then I got this shit posting. I was supposed to be fighting trolls off of coming across the coast, but they all got pushed back, and then we got dispersed out to.
Didn't we meet him in the bar? No, we met somebody, some other kid in the bar.
Yeah,
I'm just pulling notes up from El Terrell right now. So
that's right.
So that's your dad. I'll be damned. I was trying to get him to sell me a sword he had, but he would never give it to me.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. We were trying to meet up with the Crusaders coming across the coast, and they ended up pushing those guys, all those guys back. It was actually, it wasn't trolls, it was orcs, to be honest with you. But and they ran through them pretty good. They took a lot of casualties, but yeah. Long story short, I'm here, and
so I guess we could. Does he know about the gate jumpers and their demise?
Yeah, I believe everybody knows about that.
Well, anyway, his name's Michael.
Michael, yeah.
Since it seems we know each other, what I don't know what to ask him. Anybody else?
I was gonna ask her. I mean, are y'all with the Lord's Alliance at all?
I mean, our region's associated them for sure. Yeah. I mean,
We've sort of
their protection.
We've sort of maybe we heard there's some things happening around this area. We came to kind of check it out. Have you noticed anything strange or heard anything going on around here out of the normal?
Well, there was a pretty good skirmish down there other side of the bridge day and a half ago. But I mean, we don't get involved in that. That's outside of our purview. If it happens on that side of the bridge, we don't really care.
What kind of skirmish are you talking about? Were there lots of people involved, or?
Well, all I saw was a group of about after everything settled down, a group of about 12 guys head off down the road there, going off to the northeast.
Northeast.
Do you have any reason to believe these might have been members of the Cult of the Dragon at all?
I couldn't say. I mean, they didn't check in with me.
Did you see him wearing any funny mask?
Funny mask?
Yeah, not funny, haha, just strange looking.
Oh, no. A clown? No, I didn't see any of that. Not haha funny or strange. I mean, what are y'all into?
Were they wearing purple? What colors were they wearing? Purple?
Yeah, purple.
Yeah, so any purple robes, any kind of purple memorabilia?
Oh, shit, people, man. They wear all kind of colors around here. But yeah, I mean, now that you mention it, one of them was wearing purple.
And you said they headed out northeast?
Yeah. I mean,
Were they heading into the forest?
What's that?
Were they heading into the forest there?
Nah, they were skirting the forest, best I could tell. But I mean, that they were trying to stay on. It looked like they were staying on the main trail.
On the main trail.
I don't know. I mean, it was odd. Usually, they don't get into big skirmishes like that over in town.
Well, okay. So it was back where we just passed through in town?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you're on the south side of the river right now. all that shit happened over there.
So
North
we
side.
officially crossed into the Eltragard then, or whatever.
Yeah, so we're on this side of the river. It happened over there. We don't
I
worry
was
about
right
that.
here.
Hear about it over there.
They're right there.
Tijuana versus San Juan.
I was standing right here. He stabbed that dude right there.
What do he look like? Man, I don't know.
4'11" to 6'9".
He said, really the person you're going to want to talk to is Uphill Bob. He runs that establishment over there on the other side of the hill.
Uncle
Uphill
Bob.
Uncle Bob.
Uphill Bob usually has all the information.
Uncle Bob.
No, Uphill Bob. He's on top of the hill over there.
Uphill Bob.
All right. Well, thank you for the information, sir. I appreciate it. It's been very helpful.
Yeah. Hey, listen, if you run into my dad, tell him to get me out of this shit box.
Oh, you want me to? I can do that right now.
Absolutely. Can I talk to him?
No, but I can.
Yeah. So
I'm just gonna look at that. He knows like magic and stuff. I don't know how it works, but he can do
on the
stuff.
handout.
How about before we go to bed tonight? What time do you get off? I'll come find you at the end of the day, and if I can talk to your dad, I'll talk to your dad.
He's the owner of Gallogar Inn in El Terrell.
Oh yeah, I mean it's literally anyone I've met before.
Yeah,
so-
no, I know.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you met him for sure.
He said, I don't care if I'm off or not. I sleep right here whether I'm on or off.
Yeah, you really need to get a promotion or something.
What about Lord DeHill? You could just call Lord DeHill.
We'll get you a promotion if you helped us kill a dragon.
Oh. Well, let's talk about that later.
All right. So back to the other side of the bridge, apparently. I was going to tell him to tell his dad that the Iron Lord said, hey, but apparently he hadn't talked to his dad in a while.
Well, he didn't have the cool sending spells, and he's halfway across the continent.
Yeah.
I always talk.
All right. Go back to Uphill Bob.
Let's go find Uphill Bob.
Uphill Bob.
Oh, yeah. So y'all go back across the bridge, up. It's not really a hill. It's kind of a little slope. And you go into the establishment where this half-gutted lizard creature is kind of hanging outside, mostly roughly gutted.
Is it a dragon?
No.
Lizard
It's like,
creature, right?
it's like a lizard creature.
Is it like one of those talking lizard people that I've read about?
It has a vague resemblance to that.
Didn't we meet them? They helped us out in somewhere. They helped us out in that black castle.
You met like a Yanti type lizard. This is not that. It's like what they would call lizard folk.
Just lizard folk. Okay, then. Hey, Roland, don't eat that guy.
Yeah. You want to check him for magic items? He doesn't have any.
He's got a wand of blasting.
Yeah. Sun sword up his rectum.
Sun sword.
Yeah, no, forget about that.
Man, I never heard of it.
All right, so y'all go into the little establishment here, looking for Uphill Bob. You see a gentleman behind the counter there. It's not necessarily a bar, and it's not necessarily a shop, but they do have booze and they do have stuff for sale.
The gentleman behind the bar. We can just walk up to him.
Well, yeah, he's on a stool. He's a halfling. He kind of looks at you and is like, "Hey, Fancy Pants, can I help you?"
I'm looking for Uphill Bob, but you look.
Holy shit! Look at that armor.
It's just splint armor. It's regular splint armor. It's fine. It's okay. So, looking for Uphill Bob.
Well, you found him. What are you looking for?
You're Uphill Bob. Cool. What are we looking for? People in
Well,
purple robes.
I heard there was
Here?
some action down here the other night.
Yeah. It was a day or so ago. Yeah, 2 days ago. Yeah. This dwarf fella came in here with some other guys, and he was just asking around about people that came through, and then you saw that fella outside, the one taking a nap. He came in here harassing my patrons and myself, and this little dwarf guy stabbed him in the gut and pulled it up to his throat, right here.
The dwarf outside did?
No, outside. No, he did it right here. I drug him out. We had to drag his ass outside. I had to get 3 people to help me.
Yeah, you are a halfling. You know that.
I wish you were here. You probably take care of yourself.
So I missed some of that conversation. What? The guy outside stabbed the dude?
No, the dwarf stabbed this dude.
The dwarf stabbed the guy.
Yeah, the dwarf in the purple robe stabbed this dude dead right here. The dude was asking a bunch of questions. He stabbed him right there where you're standing.
What
kind of questions was he asking?
Like what they were doing here, and why he's in his fancy robes. The dwarf was trying to stab him, but hey, listen, that's fine. This dude comes here all the time trying to strong arm us for money and stuff. I wasn't sad to see him go.
So the dwarf was wearing purple robes, you said?
Yes.
Well, did he have other people with him?
Hell yeah, he had people with him. I mean, he had
Were they all wearing?
like 6 people.
They were all wearing purple robes.
No, just that dude. I don't know, man. I think something was weird. I think he had at least 2 of these guys shackled up.
And the
They had
guy he
chains on and
stabbed.
stuff.
The guy he stabbed is dead.
He's hanging outside, brother. He's got flies on him.
Oh, okay. I want to go investigate that dude. I'll walk out and make some investigation checks.
Middle conversation. You turn around and walk away.
Yeah.
Well, I'll still be talking to the halfling. I mean, Uncle Bob or
Yeah,
Uncle
y'all can definitely do that. I want to go see what this dude looks like. He was asking him questions, right?
All right. Well,
All right.
Yeah.
Had to be a reason he stabbed him.
Well, no, the dude's dead.
I know. I just want to do an investigation check on this dude to see what it looks like, what he's wearing.
Oh, okay. Yeah. The guy that's dead outside, make an investigation check.
All right. Oh, good.
Huh?
Yeah, it's a 7. Not good.
Well, I mean, the dude's dead.
Walk over there and be like, "What you looking for?"
Are you looking how he got killed, or?
I mean, just what he's wearing. Like, why was he asking questions?
Oh, just he's wearing. When he's wearing leather armor.
Is he? I'm gonna see if he's affiliated with anybody.
Oh,
Or he's just a random dude.
There are no markings on him, but Uphill Bob said he comes there all the time harassing them.
Oh, okay.
I'll ask Uncle Bob. So the dwarf that stabbed this guy, I mean, were they asking any questions? Were they looking for anything in particular?
It seemed like he was looking for, it was weird because this dwarf guy came in here and was asking about the Serpent Hills and about some ruins up there. And that's when this lizard gentleman stepped in and kind of stepped up and said, why are you asking about Serpent Hill? Because that's where he stays at. Him and his tribe comes down here and harasses the locals. That's when he stabbed him.
That's when it started. So he's asking about the Serpent Hills. Did they head that direction when they left here?
Yeah, he took the guys he came with, and you can ask Fireball Joe in 410 outside, but he said that there was more than 6 of them. He said that when they left, there was about 12 of them that went off that way. He said all the ones that, besides the guy in the purple robe, were cloaked up. A couple of them looked like they were chained or bound. He said it's hard to tell. The robes were very much obscuring their person. But anyway.
Do you remember what kind of questions they were asking about Serpent Hills? He said there were some ruins there?
Yeah, he was looking for some ruins up there, but, I don't go up that way. I know there are some ruins. There's multiple sets of ruins up there, but, which ones he was looking for, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, as many people that were in that group, they shouldn't be hard to find, or at least follow.
If only we had a ranger.
So I was thinking, if only we had somebody who was like good at tracking footsteps and in the wilderness.
All right. Well, I look at the body. Obviously, is that the lizard guy they killed?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. I'll walk back in and ask him.
I told you he was dead.
Yeah, he's dead. He kept coming in here and asking questions. Has anybody else come in here and ask questions about these people? Not in front of their face?
No, not like that. Not like that.
All right.
Not like that. I mean, that was, we don't get a lot of action around here, but when somebody stabs somebody, what are y'all looking at? Hey, just out of curiosity, what are y'all looking for that dwarf? Y'all looking for that dwarf? What's going on?
Yeah, I am. I'm looking for that dwarf. We think he might be up to no good.
No, man. Come on. That dude's a hero around here.
He's a hero?
He stabbed the one dude that bothers us almost every day. He took him out of the way.
Well, I understand he might have done, in your side, might have done you a favor, but I think his ultimate goal might not be so good.
Well, that's to be determined, but...
So this dude was a local that he killed?
Well, he lives he comes down from Serpent Hill. They've got a little tribe up there.
Yeah, okay.
And they like to come down and give us a Woodford.
You said you said Fireball Joe might know a little bit more?
410 and Fireball Joe were outside when they left, but that's all. I mean, they were just kind of
410 and what? 410
and Fireball Joe.
410. Okay.
Well, sir, I do appreciate you answering some questions for us. So, wish you the best here. He said they're headed off to Serpent Hills.
That's what he was asking about, and that's the direction they headed. So, I mean, maybe they went to Dragonspear. I mean, if y'all me and Mill will, they probably did go to Dragonspear.
Maybe we'll get more out of Fireball Joe than 410.
Hey, where is 410 and Fireball Joe?
And they usually hang out there about the tents. You won't miss them.
All right, I'll step out and just be like, "Hey, Fireball Joe, where's Fireball Joe?"
This kind of wild-eyed, skinny human looks up. He's like, "I'm Fireball Joe," and you see a little gnome next to him, and they walk over to you.
Say, "Hey guys, we just got done talking to Uncle Bob here. He said y'all might have seen some stuff with the purple robe guys the other night. Stabbed the lizard man here."
The little gnome was like, "Yeah, I didn't see it, but I saw all those guys when they were leaving." He's a huge guy.
You saw what
Huge
direction
guys.
they're headed in?
Yeah, they went right down there, right down that road, and he points towards Serpent Hill.
Okay. Is there anything else you noticed or anything that stood out to you about these guys?
Oh man, one of them had a big long beard, and Uphill Joe, and I'm pretty sure one or two of them were chained up. But I don't know. I mean, I don't know if they were like slaves. I mean, he saw chains. I could hear chains.
So what did those guys in the chains, what did they happen to look like? Did you catch a good look at them?
They were all hooded up. I mean, they didn't say boo the whole time. It was all that little dwarf fella doing all the talking.
Besides the stabbing the other night, has anything else strange been going on around here?
Man, besides that noise that happened the other day, that was some eerie shit.
Yeah, I heard that too. That was some eerie shit, wasn't it?
Yeah, where were you at?
We were off, back on a whole nother island.
What?
But we heard it there too.
Yeah, I want to go to the island.
All right. Do I believe this guy's story?
We're running out of room with that out.
I insight 410.
Oh gosh, 11.
11. I mean, he has no reason to lie to you. I mean, he's it seems to be being pretty honest with you.
So that's the two people that told us they took off towards Serpent Hill.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I feel like we're
So
talking.
guys, let me ask you this. Do y'all know anything else about Serpent Hills? Do y'all know
Fireball
anything
Joe,
about the area?
Fireball Joe asked if he can speak up. He can't hear anything.
So do you guys know anything about Serpent Hills?
What do we know about Serpent Hill?
I feel like we're hanging outside of 7-Eleven right now.
That's exactly right. There's the homeless guy with the bicycle and the garbage bag, tied to it right out front we talking to.
Yep.
The Serpent Hill is just it's kind of like a Badlands type area. It's got a bunch of mesas, rocky plateaus, some trees, some grass. I mean, it's not great. I mean, you're gonna run into giants, trolls, nags, lizard folk. There's some Yuan-Ti lurking around in there somewhere. From what I hear, I mean, these are all rumors. With the way things are going, I wouldn't be surprised there's a couple of dragons up there. Big ones too. I mean, that's what I hear. Big dragons.
I'll turn to the rest of the group and be like, guys, sounds like we might be headed to Serpent Hills.
Yeah.
What y'all think?
I think it looks like it's a pretty good trek a ways. Upstream at that.
Yeah.
But these guys left last night, you said? Yesterday?
Judging by that, they're probably a day or better ahead of you at this point.
Yeah. So we'd have to book it like extra speed to catch up to them. I mean, it took us a day to get from one X to the other. I imagine that's like a 2 or 3 day journey.
Probably so.
Well, I mean, you don't know where they're stopping per se. You know they're going to stop somewhere along the way, maybe, or you don't know where their final destination is. It could be right around the corner. It could be the end of the trail. It's
a large area.
At this point, a little more investigation would help resolve that issue.
Now, so you can say, can I go look at the edge of town or wherever they supposedly took off north and see if I can make anything out?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, if you want to go there and make an make a investigation at this point. You're not trying to survive just yet.
24.
24. There's not a lot of traffic going into the Serpent Hills. There's a lot more traffic, and it's not much coming out of Serpent Hill. However, you do see a numerous baker's dozen footprints headed that way up the trail towards Serpent Hill. You would make a nature check for me.
16.
16.
Mm-hmm.
These footprints are every bit of a day and a half old, possibly 2.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna summon R2 to my shoulder. And I'm gonna show her these footprints, these tracks.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna tell her to follow them until she sees who's making them, and just stick on them and stay with them.
Okay.
And I'll just let her go do her thing, and I'll check in on her from time to time. Don't get shot, hide a little.
It's just a bird.
Okay.
Surely they have birds in Serpent Hill.
She's an owl, yeah. I mean, it's right next to a forest. I'm sure there's owls in the forest.
All right, fellas, I gotta go to bed. I'm gonna
All right.
see y'all later.
All right, man.
All right.
So I'm gonna,
I'll ask Fireball Joe one more question before we piece ways with him and just. Hey, Fireball Joe, is there anybody around here that might know a little bit more about Serpent Hills and some of the areas around there?
I mean, besides that fellow that gets hung up out there with his guts hanging out.
Yeah, besides that, I need somebody who might be alive.
Oh, I mean, to be honest with you, nobody really goes that way.
Okay.
It's on the outskirts of the High Moor, and I don't know what you know about the High Moor, but nobody goes in there, and damn sure nobody comes out. So, I mean, most people we talk to come up and down this road. I can tell you what rumors I heard, but I mean, that's all they're going to be is rumors.
it seems more often than not, rumors tend to pan out.
Yeah. I mean, what I can tell you there are numerous ruined settlements up there, ancient settlements. There's been some rumors of some weird magic that goes on up there. Tombs, one huge fallen civilization. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying that's what I hear. I've heard stories of people going up there with large groups and then not so large groups coming back, if you know what I mean.
Do you know anybody around here who's been to the Serpent Hills and come back?
I mean, like I said, that fellow that strung up over there, but I don't know how far he went there. I mean, it seems like he has a little tribe up there of just bandits and vandals, but I think he was more of the outskirts of Serpent Hill, not deep in. I honestly, God, I don't know, man. I mean, I know there are giants up there. I'll tell you that. We had a group go there about a year ago, and they came running back. Big giants.
The Giants came running back, or the group came running back?
Well, I mean, we're still here, so the Giants can come running back.
I'll flip him a gold coin and thank him for the info.
He grabs a coin and bites it, and he quickly shoves it in his pocket, and he goes, "Listen, thank you. I mean, I'll be happy to go with you."
That'd be
He's
great.
pretty good at fight too, doesn't he?
Me and 410 will go with you. I mean, we'll go. I mean, another gold piece will go.
Tell you what, I'll give. Who'd you give a gold piece to?
14.
Okay.
Fireball,
I'll give 410 a gold piece and say y'all gonna walk about 50 feet in front of us.
that wasn't the deal. No. 410's the gnome. He's like, no, that wasn't the deal. We're going real slow.
When they mentioned a fallen civilization, ancient civilization, does that ring any bells in my reading history?
Make a history check.
24.
24. You remember passing by a whole set of books that were related to the Highmoor and surrounding area, and Serpent Hill was a part of that. And it's like as a subgenre of that would be ancient civilizations in the area that are no longer around. One is of a lord, Diderius, who would offer sacrifices for knowledge of the future. He lived somewhere on the edges of the High Moor. At the time, Serpent Hill wasn't mentioned, but you do recall the region was on the southern portion of the High Moor.
And what time frame are we talking about? Ancient history last week?
No, it is ancient history. The name Diderius probably hasn't been spoken for centuries.
So just some completely esoteric random stuff. Carrick would tell everybody the instant he thought of it.
Right.
Just like encyclopedia style, just him and Roland sitting in the back, just telling him.
Mm. But yeah. Somebody loves the captain. Spits down the bottom of your cup. Yeah, but that's kind of what you remember of an ancient civilization run by an entity named went by the name Diderius, who would offer sacrifices of some form for information of the future or insight. Let's say that. But to the exact location, I mean, it was not exact of where that would be, but it was in the region of Serpent Hill.
Okay. Cool.
If you want to travel for a little while and try to make some headway, or we can call it here and pick it up next time. I don't know what everybody's schedule is, so I don't want to continue this past right here unless everybody has another couple minutes to dedicate to it.
Well, that's up to you. I'm off tomorrow, but I'm pretty tired, so it doesn't matter to me.
Right.
I mean, we can get on the road. We can say that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's get out of the Boareskr Bridge camp area.
We're heading up the trail, and I'll peek in with R2 and just see if she's still on the trail as we're moving.
Is she gonna be low enough to do investigations on footprints, or is she just looking for people?
Yeah, following the trail, looking for people, I guess.
Okay.
So kind of up a little ways.
If you're checking in pretty immediately, you don't find anybody.
Just want to make sure she's still on the right path.
What's her intelligence? I mean, she's intelligent enough to figure that out. Like follow the road, dum-dum.
Yeah, follow the road. You know what? It's a 2. So
Okay. Well, okay. We'll have to take that into consideration as well.
only a -4 to rolls, no big deal.
Right. And you said what?
Yeah, what? Follow the mice? Looking for mice?
Okay. Well, y'all hit the road on foot. I don't know if y'all are gonna magically change yourself into.
Well, that's the thing here. Like, if we're a day behind them, then theoretically we got a day to catch up to them. Maybe you could fly and carry a couple people.
True.
I mean, it's up to y'all. I mean, they're on foot, from what you can tell. So, and judging by the maps you've seen, Serpent Hills a dead end.
That's true too. Maybe an eye in the sky wouldn't be a bad idea.
So I'll leave it up to y'all to do whatever you want. There are some not great, but serviceable horses in town. If y'all would like to try to get a couple of those, I don't know. This is usually where people will trade out mounts, going down the trail between Dragon Spear and either El Trail or other ways. What is that?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I don't know. Y'all tell me, but I think our goal should be to try and make up some ground. I think.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we'll either lose them in the hills or they'll make it to their stronghold.
Yeah, catch up with them.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, speed is probably our friend here.
Yeah.
Well, let's grab some mounts. Drew has his own mount.
Yeah, I got my own.
Okay.
I mean,
Well, you can certainly find some, capable enough. They're not going to be what you're used to. They have been ridden pretty hard, but there will be mounts for you if you're willing to fork over a couple of silver pieces.
Oh yeah.
They're happy to lend them to you. This is a lending charge. They would like that when you come back.
right.
Oh, like what's the full price offer though?
Oh, I mean,
No, we want the lending fee.
You don't get the deposit back type situation.
oh well, 2 gold pieces per horse, and then we'll consider that like refundable upon return.
Okay, I like that.
I like the lending fee. We'll definitely be back here.
Nothing to worry about here, guys. Nothing to worry.
Because our friend over there, what's his face, Yuri, he's nowhere near here. We can just go back to Yuri, and then back. Back. We can bypass this place. Well, 410 and Fireball Joe can just hang out here and be.
Yeah, I guess that's true. We're probably not ever gonna head back to the Boareskr Bridge now.
Yeah, we can leave. What's his face? Silent Bob and what's his face over here? Jay and Silent Bob can hang out in front of 7-Eleven as long as they want to.
All right, so I guess we're getting the trail on horseback then.
Horseback. Okay. Well, y'all travel the first day, which is basically half a day at this point. Are y'all gonna try to camp? Well, first I need somebody to roll a d20. Brock rolled the last one. J-Mick, roll me a d20.
A D20? 11.
11. Okay. As y'all are going down the road, roll a d8 for me.
Yeah.
A 2.
A 2. You see 2 goats on the side of the road. Just kind of eating grass and meandering around. And I mean, they're basically on the trail. You're going to go around them. That's all.
Hold on, I want to cast Speak with Animals.
Okay.
And I want to talk to the goats.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
Hey, goats, have y'all seen any, like a dwarf wearing a purple robe come this way?
Are you Adam Sandler now? You have a large stick? Hey, goat.
Hey, goat.
So you ask him what now?
If they saw a dwarf wearing a purple cape come this way.
He kind of looks at you and goes, you know what? It's funny that you asked you that. And his throat completely slices open and he falls over dead, blood everywhere.
Was not expecting that response.
Yeah, I'm just watching Droop kill a Droop. He just talked a goat into killing itself.
I'm going to look at the other goat and go, what happened?
I don't want to talk to you. he turns and runs off into the woods.
Wait, so what happened to the other goat's throat?
I want to use Divine Sense.
Okay.
It's only a 60-foot radius.
Can you put that up again?
Yeah, I'll pull. Hold on, let me pull it up. It's only a 60-foot radius though.
I guess when the throat spontaneously ruptures, I'm gonna like cast Mage Armor on myself.
Where is it? Here it is. I basically just sense if it's a celestial, fiend, or undead within 60 feet of me.
You 20 feet or 60 feet? No, you don't get the sense that within 60 feet.
Okay.
Maybe around the outskirts you get a sense of maybe a fiend is lurking, but it's right on the edge of the woods.
I'll say, guys, I'm telling you, I remember back at the inn we were at, there was definitely a fiend there that killed our prisoner. I think there might be another one around us here. That took an unexpected turn. I was not expecting that.
But what I expected,
A dwarf with a purple cape, his throat is sliced.
I love that whoever is listening in also speaks goat, though. I look around. Do I see anything?
You see a goat just hot on his ass in the woods.
And a dead goat right at my feet.
Yeah. I mean, you've seen a goat run, but this one is running back. Like, walks up to his buddy and goes, "Hey, have you seen a dwarf?" And he goes, "Matter of fact, dead."
I'll say, guys, I know this might bode ill, but I think we are headed in the right direction for our enemies.
I guess, I don't know what y'all are gonna do. I guess y'all gonna keep going, or you're gonna,
Yeah, don't let Drew talk to R2 at any point.
Keep going. I don't know.
I guess we keep going.
Do you want to eat this goat later, though?
Do we want to cut out any meat here?
You said, yeah, we're passing up a good meal we can cook tonight.
Yeah, you're right. That is a good meal.
Alright, so y'all spend a little bit of time, enough to quarter up.
Yeah, just pick a shank.
Hey, goat meat on a spit would probably be pretty good at this point.
Yeah, we'll throw the goat on the dead goat on the back of a horse.
Alright.
Keep it with us.
So you'll travel for another 3 or 4 hours till it gets dark.
Hey, when it gets dark, I'm gonna mention to Carrot that he needs to message Galwinter and El Terrell about his son Michael.
Oh yeah, I can do that once I'm safe in the hut.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm just saying. Reminder.
Hey, and also since I have the slots and since I'm paranoid now, since the dragon cult showed up,
And goats are dying left and right.
goats' heads are falling off.
Our pets' heads are falling off.
I'm gonna hit us with a little extra protection tonight. A little private sanctum, and then the hut. So
Yeah.
I just for funsies, I'm just gonna use all of them, all the protections.
All right.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Yeah, and then yeah. So then whatever, I'll whenever we settle in, I'll text Harry.
Yep. Ask him, Baron, ask about that sword on the wall too. See if I can still get my hands on that.
Okay. So Carrick does his whole ritual, which now includes private sanctum.
Yeah, if I have the plot for that, I'll totally throw that up.
And then he does his bar, then he does his hut, and then I guess y'all settle in with the dead goat. And you cast Sending to Harry Galwinter. I think that's his name. Let me confirm.
Gallagher right there.
Gallagher.
Yeah, sorry. What would you like to say to Harry in 25 words or less?
Yeah. Michael, was that his son's name?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's I can't remember. Hold on. Oh shoot! There it is.
Let's see.
All right. So he knows it's me.
Yeah, he knows it. He'll know it's you.
Yeah.
So you don't need to say it's
I'll
Carrie.
pick up like mid sentence, like, "Hey Harry, saw your son up here at Boareskr Bridge. He's fine. He wants you to get him transferred home. Oh, and Baron wants the sword on the wall, he says? Question mark.
There's a pause for sure, because it's been a year and probably 6 months, probably a year and 4 months since you've talked to Harry.
Yeah, but Carrick wouldn't register that at all.
Yeah, for sure. The response is kind of a chuckle. He needs to pay his dues. I think Boareskr Bridge is a great assignment for him.
All right.
Tell Baron to come by and have a drink. We can talk.
I'll relay that to Baron.
Sweet. I'm gonna get that sword.
Wait, did Jack? Just for funsies, we'll assume that Jack told me about what Woodhouse said.
Oh yeah. I forgot Baron. I mean, Jack's gone.
Since we didn't do anything today, I'll send one to Woodhouse and just ask him for further info on the goings on at Valor Point.
Hey, just a side note, y'all never really clarified what y'all are gonna do with Sarah before we do the sending to Valley Point. Did y'all just kind of leave her in limbo, or did y'all make arrangements?
She could either go to Cortland Hill or Valor Point or down to Ivor's people, Marta.
All right, well, we'll deal with that later. I mean,
Yeah.
she's we'll say she's in the preview of the Lord's Alliance, as per y'all's request at this point.
Yeah, they got good orphanages and stuff, right?
Yeah, if y'all feel the need to do something with her later, we'll handle that.
Definitely won't be like a future, bad guy that we just created or anything.
Right.
Cool.
Not at all. So sending to Valor Point Woodhouse?
Yeah, I just would have to ask him what he was meant by Jack's message earlier.
It's immediate response. What do you mean what I meant? This ticking time bomb he left. It's alive and it's eating all our food. We have it locked in the basement and we don't know what to do with it.
It's in Roland's room? I can't talk about it.
Yeah, definitely Roland.
Okay, please tell me there's a dragon in Roland's room right now, because
There is a baby dragon in Roland's room. Because Jack got a dragon egg, didn't he, from the council?
But I thought we put him in stasis, though. That didn't
No. Jack said have him hatched, I believe.
That was part of his deal. He wanted it to be watched.
So
There's a baby dragon in our keep right now.
But it's like a wild dragon? Like, is he hoping to train the dragon? I'm confused.
I don't know, but there's a baby dragon at home right now.
Yeah, we're going to have words with Jack in the morning. That's for sure.
Yeah, tell him it's not a corgi.
I'm pretty sure Jack didn't share that with the rest of the Iron Lord.
No, he did.
No, Drew does not know this at all. But
Yeah, I don't think Carrick knew.
Oh, it was announced in the it wasn't announced, I guess. It was just one of his
The
requests.
Alliance do not know y'all have that egg. Okay, that was not part of the.
Oh, it wasn't?
No.
Oh,
I was fuzzy, but I thought he asked them to put it in stasis or something. Because didn't we have 2 or 3 of them?
Well, he didn't give them all up. Is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. We had a few, I thought.
You had 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, you still have 1.
What color dragon do we have?
You don't have that.
I'm sending again. What color's the dragon?
To be honest with you, I'll have to go back and look. That's going to be more of a Chris question because I did discuss that with him. I think he emailed me, but I don't remember off the top of my head. It was either it was green, red, or black. No, green, red, or blue. There was no black.
That's awesome.
Oh, dude, we got a baby dragon at our keep.
That's pretty sweet.
we might need to make a trip over there.
These last 2 minutes have been the most unexpected.
And doesn't, destroy our house that we built.
Well, it's a baby. I mean, it can't
It's
do
not even as big as the one you killed. It's not even close to the one you just killed. And that was a young dragon.
All right. Well, I hope that it's spewing acid all over Roland's room anyway.
Well, I guess I missed that. Why would it be in my room?
They didn't know what else to do with it, so they
He
put
put it in the basement.
Well,
I mean,
that's where the prison was, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's my area. I would, it would be like putting it in Carrick's bedroom. I would have my own stuff in there that would keep people from going in there.
I just chose the basement. I didn't know whose room it was. All right, we'll say it's in.
Well, I was gonna say, I think I housed up in the stable area. You could put it in there.
We'll put it in Jack's room. I don't know where. I honestly don't know where Jack was.
If it's gonna be Jack's dragon, then I guess it needs to be in his room.
Yeah, I just said basement because it was the most secure location, but we will put it in Jack's room.
We have a vault that doesn't have much in it that only the Iron Lords can open the door to.
Yeah, but I don't think Woodhouse can get in there.
No, just the Iron Lords.
So you do have a baby dragon in here. y'all don't necessarily have it. It's Jack's problem. So
Legit, these last 20 minutes have been taking a surprising turn.
Yeah, that's great. Anybody else we want to talk to? I got a couple more spell slots.
Who else should we talk to? You can, I guess, send back to what's her face at Waterdeep, the high, whatever. Let me see. What's her face? Silverhand. Tell her what's up, I guess.
Our pets' heads are falling off.
Our pets' heads are
I don't know, like, did they want like daily reports from us, or just kind of like?
Well,
she said best of luck.
Check in when we have something type
Check
thing.
in.
didn't we get our hands slapped after the castle fell out of the sky?
She did not request any daily updates or even just let us know your log every now and then, basically.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll touch base after we, kill all the trolls and giants top of this hill.
Well, that's fine. What about
Who else?
What about Winterhound? He see if he has any more information on his folks. I don't know. I'm making stuff up right now. Since you have the abilities.
Oh yeah. Sending spell. You said the high mage was missing, right? But we knew he was missing. You know, right? The high mage, Silvery Moon.
Oh, he had just went back to his kingdom. He wasn't like abducted or anything.
Okay.
I mean, he had other business to attend to.
I got you. Yeah, I guess I'm good for now. Yeah, whatever. That's all I can think of.
All right. Well, we're gonna leave it. Y'all are camped one day into your journey to Serpent Hill.
We made a little ground on those guys. I'll close my eyes one more time and look at R2 and see if she's found them yet.
She's still looking.
All right.
Hey, I'll tell you what. Roll a perception check. I think. Hold on a second.
She's a +4, I think.
Yeah, hold on a second. I just want to see real quick. No.
Oh, there we go. 22.
22. She does still have sight of the road. So that's good.
Yeah, and I told her to stop whenever she found anybody, so we'll be good. She hadn't caught him yet.
Was that?
I said she hadn't caught him yet, I guess.
Not caught up yet.
Nope. All right, night, John boy. I'm gonna pull up my book and read for a little while.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll end it there and pick up whenever we can.
All right.